And then it was like we all wrote in our own spaces.
Wow.
But we came together to like when the song was like together, it was like we were writing about the same thing. And it was so trippy to me because it's like we were not in the same room. However, I was not fulfilled because I was not getting to do my music the way I wanted to do it. And I felt stuck. So that's where 4am actually came about, because it was like one of those nights I could not sleep.
The other day, I met very badly behaved individuals and adults, right?
So sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you something. When the spice so sweet, let me tell you.
Welcome back to another episode of The Double-Sided Tape. My name is Ashley.
I am Nimrat and
Njiru.
Yay! We got
sprinkled
another.
showers.
Yes, we got another guest this week, and we're super, super excited.
Yeah.
Right here we got Njiru
On episode 79. Didn't I get that right?
Yeah, you did.
Go on.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
I was just
Thank you.
I had that proud mom look like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as promised, we always said like we're gonna bring more guests, and we couldn't be more excited to have you.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, we usually let our guests do their own introductions. But I'll just say this: she is an amazing, very talented, very soulful. Oh my God, she got vocals. Singer songwriter. I would like to call you a producer as well.
I mean, I be dabbling.
You be
but
doing it? Okay.
I'm not a real producer yet.
Not yet.
Own it.
Okay, go off. Tell us, what is your name? What do you do? How do you do it? Yeah, go off.
I mean, I am dabbling on the producer, and I was told to own it. So I mean, I'm dabbling with production.
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So, who are you? What do you do? And how do you do it?
So I am the one who sings. Singing is my love language. That's how I show myself love.
That's so cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know, I've actually never
It's
said that
warm.
before. So yeah.
Are we your first?
You're my
Oh
first.
my God.
This is special, guys. This should be a headline.
I love
She
it.
reveals.
So we're gonna start with the basic questions, the common questions.
Yeah.
First things first. I always ask this. There's always a church story here.
Ooh, damn.
Is there a church story?
No.
You know, I wish I wasn't like stereotypical, but guys, I am.
Two
You're
in a
always
row.
right. Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Back to
Oh,
back.
yeah, you're right. I saw the groovy episode. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
remember she
Yeah.
said she was also in church.
Do tell.
So I mean, maybe it's because like the church was the best platform to like
Begin.
begin,
Yeah.
given that we're in Kenya also. So like when you're in high school and the only place you could go was the choir. So I did go join choir, and then actually because I went to many high schools, so in all of them I joined the choir. I was singing. It was such an interesting place to kind of know myself as an artist.
So what about
Yeah.
the transition? At what point were you like, yeah, now I'm ready? Or was it like at the back of your mind while you're doing choir?
Yeah.
You also have that music book where you're writing your own songs at the same
Oh,
time.
no, actually, I used choir as an escape to actually get to do that because the school I went to didn't have like a music club. So the only place I could sing was the choir. So I went, and I remember I was so nervous because I had auditions and whatnot. And I remember I was so scared. I went with my friend to like this field just to practice before the whole, what do you call it? The
Audition.
the
Audition,
audition.
yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, she came recently for a gig, and she was like, "Oh my God, you've grown so much." But anyway,
Look at where you are.
Exactly.
Look at what we've done.
guys. But yeah, so the church was my beginning. It was the only outlet I could actually access.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask, what's your favorite like Christian song? What was your go-to song? Because I feel like I used to kind of sing back in the days.
Yeah.
You know, I was that kid.
Do you want to like do something for us real
Hell
quick?
no. Listen.
There's an episode, by the way, where she did.
She sang?
Yeah.
Is there?
Audio, and we shared our heartbreak playlist on that episode. We were doing like some mad karaoke things, and we
I
were
kinda
singing.
did.
So go check it out, DST
Go
guys.
check
and
it out.
It's exclusively on audio.
Yes.
But back to you.
So what was that one song that you knew, like, if I sing this, I'm blowing people's minds away?
You know, I hate to say this, but I don't even remember one. Like after I left high school and I stopped singing for the church, I just
Delete.
Switched.
my mind was like, we don't need that anymore, and then we kept it moving.
You say dump it.
Yeah.
Dump it all
Dump
where
it,
we are.
yeah. So I actually don't remember any song.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny. I once went to like a family gathering, and because I sing, they were like, like, I want you to sing for us, like give us Christian songs.
Yeah.
And I blanked out.
Can you not think of one even now?
No.
That's crazy.
Like, oh, Holy Night.
Oh,
you know,
now
those
when you say it now,
Come
I can
on.
remember it.
You know,
but it's like it won't be off my head.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
Christmas songs maybe. A little easy. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yeah. That Mario Kart one. That one.
The one that's still making money.
It's time.
Yeah. She's defrosting at the moment.
She
So we're good. We're gonna hit the high pitches with her a little later. But yeah, for sure. I mean, church is definitely one of the gateways for people.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of like African artists generally, I think, have started off from.
yeah.
But I will ask you, like, what has been your inspiration, like making music? How did you, as she mentioned, transition from now the church to now creating your own music? Is it a boy who broke your heart?
They
Because,
stay
honey,
breaking hearts.
As usual.
tell me, because I have a song to write.
Hey, girl, let's go into the studio.
Listen. So what's been your inspiration?
For me, music was sort of like where I got to be myself. I was an outcast. I still am outcast is not the best word. Let me say I was a misfit. Yeah.
That's the one.
Like I could never fit into spaces with people. Also because I was constantly moving. So music became that thing that I could always connect with and people could connect with me with. You know? So it's just like every time I'd sing, someone's like, okay, actually, you're not so weird. You know?
Let me tell you, weirdos are the best.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Last week I was talking about how geeks are the sexiest human beings on planet Earth, and she made a very wild comment about them using magazines.
Check it out.
I mean, but I say I'm a weirdo. I think we're all weirdos.
I think so, yeah.
And weirdos are the coolest people. So
And
I like
owned
that.
it.
I think creatives as well are very comfortable with expressing it in different ways. Like with your music, and we can see fashion as well.
Thank you.
Like you're giving. So is
Thank
this
you,
like your
guys.
style? What do you like to do? Like Ash and I multiply talk about the times where we think we want to dress like mob wives for a shoot or something. I mean, it's never happened. It maybe will
Soon.
But yeah, hopefully. But now for you, what's your style like? Are you into? It's giving streets. It's giving urban. Yeah.
At the moment, I'm feeling very street. I woke up and I was feeling street. I mean, on Wednesday, I was feeling mob wife. So it depends on how I'm feeling, you know? But I do really appreciate like the streetwear industry. This is actually something we made for our His Streets album.
Oh, nice.
Because we were supposed to also have like streetwear things
merch.
like that. Yeah, streetwear merch, just to kind of like bring the whole project together. Yeah.
Okay.
That's really cool. I was gonna just say plug your fit.
It was like,
No, yeah, for sure, because it's coming
Yeah.
together, honey.
thank you.
It's
Like,
me and my Crocs, but
listen, Crocs can be cute.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it depends on who's wearing them.
And you're cute, so you wear the clothes. The clothes don't wear you.
Come on.
And
All
you
right.
guys mentioned off the mics that you collect rings as well.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
you
no,
got
I'm
your
a
jewels.
silver girly. Like
love it.
I commit to the look, you know.
Yeah.
But this was actually brass, and I just got them turned to silver.
You can
Wait,
do that.
how?
Yeah, like
Coating.
yeah, just coated.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You
Who's your guy?
Tonga and you might
So I say less, because that's dope. Because
Thank
actually,
you.
a lot of rings that you find that are really, really cool are brass.
Exactly.
Like you rarely find silver pieces that are so cool.
And
Yeah.
it's like, what about us?
What about us? So sometimes I wear brass pieces.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what you did until you're like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
about to
nah, I want my silver. Why are you here making me
With brass and
sustainable?
yellow.
It's not happening.
Yeah, you know.
All right, you might attend to Kwapo.
Don't get.
Kwapo. All right, let's talk a little bit more about your music.
Yeah.
So, I mean, E-Love. Let's talk about that. Firstly, I always thought it was He Love.
I mean, it's still somewhere in the lyrics.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's when we do it on the second time we do the chorus, it's he,
He love?
Yeah, yeah.
So who's
yeah,
the
yeah.
he?
No, not he with H-E. No,
He,
no,
like
no.
he love.
He, yani
Like
he.
he.
This H-I-I. He
I
love
had
Papa.
So E-Love
Yeah.
with Chevy,
With Chevy Kev.
Kev
Yeah.
and Sam.
Yeah.
I think that's your current biggest song at the moment.
Yes.
Did you expect that to blow up like that?
I mean, when we're in studio, the energy was so great. We kind of knew the song was gonna be something.
Felt it.
You know, because you can imagine we're there, we've recorded it, and then now afterwards, all of us are just singing. There's a telly love in Africa. There's a telly love. You know,
It's a
so like I
banger.
feel like we knew in that space this song is gonna be like something. Yeah.
Can I ask, how do you know? Like, is it the vibe? Is it how singy it is after? Like how, I know you have the singers have that backbone or that extra bone that kind of tells you like, this is about to be a fucking hit.
Yeah.
Is it that, the vibe?
I mean, yeah, it was a vibe. It was a vibe. And also the fact that you could sing along to it. Because
Yeah.
who doesn't like a song you can sing along to?
Come on.
Also, I think
You
the
know?
mood that it generates, because I saw when it went viral, a lot of the people that were making videos on it were just like good sceneries, sunsets,
Yeah.
rain. So when you're
vibes.
creating it, is that the mood you're in? Were you trying to give people that thing where you can escape with a song and kind of put it on a sunset background?
I mean,
so what was the mood like?
that wasn't the intention. Like, we're
Yeah.
thinking, like, yeah, we're going to make for a song for guys to, like, you know, like, vibe with. It was just the vibe that the song came with. You know, sometimes, you know, we like to say that a song writes itself and it comes with its own energy.
Yeah.
So, like, Love already came dictating that Neza Telly Love in Africa. And, like, guys really like the song.
You said you brought the aura. You're bringing the aura. You're bringing the
Like,
vibe.
it came with the aura.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Question. Where were you at 4 a.m.?
Una dunini, nanani.
Wait, for him yesterday or like,
Where were you
Tell
at 4 a.m., honey?
no, I mean, 4 a.m. last night I was sleeping.
Oh, yeah?
I was sleeping.
How were the
but-
dreams? Lovely, right?
No, but with actually 4 a.m. with the song.
Yes.
Yo, that was a wild time.
So I love it. I love it so much because, I mean, you dropped that on the 29th
Yes.
of September.
Yeah.
Big jam. I've listened to it a couple of times.
Thank
I know
you.
the second verse is going to really appeal to her because you're talking about Mary Jane and ruling it out.
It
did. I was gonna go there. I was just going to be like,
Yeah. You know? And I feel like when you listen to it, it's giving you that vibe of, it's like an Usher.
Yeah.
It's 7 o'clock.
yeah.
So where you're at 4 a.m., you're cruising in that alley.
In the alleys of
Freeway,
life.
You know, so I
City
want to know a
life.
little bit more about that song because, I mean, you've talked about how we're 20-somethings.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of inspiration there.
Is it your life?
It was. That was actually, of the many songs that I've written, this one I can say was very personal. Yeah.
Because I feel like as a young babes in the 20s, you can kind of relate to so many aspects of it. And even with Safe to the Rhythm, that project, I think it was quite unique.
Yeah.
I liked it. And let us know about it. What did you feel about it? How was it? How was it for you?
It was a great song, actually. I did that song after I met Mrumbi.
Yeah.
We had like a bit of a history where we tried to work together, but then the work didn't work. Then he came back to the country and then we tried again and then Slave to the Rhythm came through.
Yeah.
And I really like the song that we did because it felt so much like this ciphers that Erykah Badu usually does.
Yeah.
You know, and then it was like we all wrote in our own spaces.
Wow.
But we came together to like when the song was like together, it was like we were writing about the same thing. And it was so trippy to me because it's like we were not in the same room. How did the energy just like
And you can even tell, like with the music video and the whole the artwork, everything around it. In fact, I did see that Nala and you have been working together on some projects. And shout out to Nala, she's an amazing graphic designer. Everything that I've known graphic design is through Nala. Just spending time around her.
she's a gem.
She's amazing. Yeah.
She's a gem. She was actually the producer of we did an entire film for He's His Streets. We haven't released it yet. We just released the visualizers to the singles. And they were such a great team to work with. That was my first first music video.
Yeah.
And I mean, the energy, like
It's amazing.
how like we have talent in this Nairobi.
Oh, yeah.
And I like
Mad.
that a lot of your projects are collaborations.
Yeah, and I'm big on collab, especially this year. Back to the story of 4 a.m. I'm gonna go back there,
Yes,
but like
please.
I'm really big on collaboration, especially this year. I wanted to work with as many artists, as many creatives as I could.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when I was growing up, there was always this thing you'd always hear kids sing, and I know I said it. It was like, I don't listen to Kenyan music, you know, like that whole thing. It felt cool not listening to it. But now actually, when I've grown into it and I've grown up, and I'm actually seeing, we have so much great talent in this industry.
Yeah. In fact, there's something that I saw on Twitter, and it was Kenyan KE music lovers to KE music lovers, and that was a conversation that was going on. And someone actually wrote, a lot of the times people complain about not experiencing an artist, but they do not go to their like little gigs that they do that are more private, that are more where you can actually experience them face to face. So now, when you're doing such gigs, what are you looking forward to? How do you feel about that connection that you make with your audience? Is it kind of different than how you feel when you're in the studio? What's the feeling like, the emotion?
Well, okay, now because I'm now back in the scene, I wasn't doing gigs before because again, everything's gonna lead back up to 4am.
Come on, tell us.
Like, okay, so let me just give the 4am tea because it wants to be spilled.
Yeah, give us all the tea.
When I did 4am, I was actually having like this inner battle because I was in this dead-end 9-to-5 job. And I mean, it paid. I knew at the end of the month I had a check. Yep. However, I was not fulfilled because I was not getting to do my music the way I wanted to do it. And I felt stuck. So that's where 4am actually came about, because it was like one of those nights I could not sleep because I was wondering, what should I do? Should I quit my job and actually follow my passions here in Kenya? But the country is not giving me motivation, you know? So that's where 4am came from.
Okay, love it.
And then now back to what I was saying before, which was, I was trying to connect some.
What, the concert, the gigs?
Oh yeah, the gigs.
No, like right now I'm doing more gigs. I still have missed the point. We're talking about gigs.
No, we're just talking about how your experience is now that you're back. Now that you're back to the scene, how is your experience with the gigs?
I feel very great being back in the scene, getting to do this more often, because it's different from the life I was having before. But right now I feel fulfilled. You know, like we'll have long hours. I think people don't know how much artists really be working, you know?
Yeah.
We're putting in long hours of work. We're meeting multiple people. You're exchanging energies with multiple people. But it's amazing to be in that space. Like going for my gigs and actually having people coming to me after a show and being like, I really like how you connected with me on stage. You can really sing. Like, it feels great to connect with people in this way, especially when I told you that this is why I like do music, to get to connect with people. And so right now I feel really great getting to have that chance.
I love it.
Yeah.
So music is a form of you communicating with people. Which I'm assuming was not exactly too easy for you before you actually discovered music.
Awkward kid.
Awkward kid. Okay, I'm here for it. So, I mean, definitely keep us up to date on when your gigs are. You told me, so we're filming this on Wednesday, we're dropping this on Sunday, but Thursday you have a show. You have a show on Thursday. Do you have any other shows like later that we can plug our audience?
Don't worry. I will have to tell you a bit later, but you can follow me on my socials so that I can keep you posted.
Bet. Okay, last one. Are we expecting any new projects anytime soon?
Yes.
Okay.
yes. I have done quite some work, and I'm really excited for guys to hear it.
Yeah.
It's quite different from what I'm experimenting some more. I really like to experiment with music. And the songs that are coming out soon, I will give this hint. I'm getting into Afro House.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you. I mean, I just want to try it because my mom likes it. So
That's so
I like
sweet.
that.
Actually, now that you mentioned your mom, what do your parents think about you being in the music scene? As you mentioned, I think you were like maybe corporate. You said 9 to 5. And now you're fully artist. How is that going?
I mean, my parents, they're taking it in.
Nakubali too.
Nakubali, because I mean,
one option.
Man, I was a stubborn kid, so my parents just know there's no need fighting with her. Just,
Which are your last born?
I'm a firstborn. I'm a firstborn daughter.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
How many siblings are you?
I have a little brother, so we're just two.
Cute.
Yeah, cute, but he's tall. He's taller than me. But I mean, yeah, I'm a big sister.
Yeah. when
Say
you're
you're taller than
strict,
me,
you're
but I'm
strict.
big,
When you
sister.
mean business is business.
I mean, yeah, I be in business, but he's taller than me. Sometimes it's like I'm in business, but you get me.
It's like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
That's wild. Okay, last one. On the music bit,
Yeah.
what would you say your genre is?
Oh, I always struggle with this question because
And I love that you've said you're experimenting. Actually,
Yeah. I don't have a genre. And shout out to all Nairobi. Okay, no, most Nairobi artists that I've been meeting.
Yeah.
Most don't have genres. Guys are just like doing that, like their own thing.
yeah.
Which made me feel less like I'm a weirdo. But yeah, I don't have a genre. I like to experiment because music, as I said, is also actually I'm not sure if I said it, but it's a way for me to also get to know who I am. So I get to try all this new genres or styles.
Yeah.
And then through that, I'm actually gonna know what is my style, what do I like doing. So I mean, I keep experimenting. The work that I have scheduled for the future is also quite different. So I mean, I'm happy guys bear with me and enjoy.
Bear with me.
I mean, I don't know if bear is the right word, but I mean, guys flow with me even when I give
that's
them like.
adaptability. End of the day, you're
Yeah.
giving us, a variety, and you get to experience different sides of you, like you said.
Big facts.
Exactly,
Big facts.
exactly.
All right, cool. Bad transition. We have this
Dun,
segment where we do
dun,
very bad
dun.
transitions. But I feel like our bad transitions are getting better now.
What do you mean? They're more segged.
They're nice.
So then I'm
They're
not
not
bad.
bad.
They're not bad.
They're nice.
But
Okay.
they're still bad in the bad.
Bad
Anyway.
transition. So,
Oh, you have one? Okay, go for it.
do you have one?
No, go for it.
I
go for
have
it.
one.
Go.
And this has been bugging me.
Let's
Oh
go.
Lord.
So,
Okay.
I interact with people on a daily basis, right? Because of
Yeah.
work. And sometimes I meet a lot of new people as well because of work.
Yeah.
And also because I like perambulating.
Yeah.
But besides the point, the other day I met very badly behaved individuals and adults, right? And in my head, I was just like, I would have never pegged these people to be badly behaved. And this all stems from how you've been raised,
Yeah.
right? And in my head, I was just like, okay, so how exactly do you tell someone who's been raised badly? Like, they've been brought up badly, they have no manners.
Nafanya bad manners.
Work on a bad manners, not that kind of bad manners, because we like that one.
Oh, we said like by man.
But how do you tell when someone has been brought up badly?
I don't know. Just the thing is, there's so many things that could show that you grew up badly. And as we said, bad manners.
Bad
and that
manners.
starts with please and thank yous. Let's
Ooh,
start
yeah,
with that.
your polite language,
Yeah,
guys.
polite. I mean, if you want to ask someone to do something for you, don't say, Ebo, you go put this thing for me. Just go like, please, could you?
But I
thank
mean,
you. But
I
again,
hear
also,
that.
I mean, I understand that in friendships it can be a bit roughing and everything like
Yeah.
that. But then you also know when you're being disrespectful and when
Okay.
you're just
Valid.
being kind.
Yeah, true.
And another thing is just, I call them basic etiquette. For example, somebody left a glass on the counter and you wouldn't pick it up and put it at the right place. That just make sense to me. Just common, and then even when you're dealing with people's personal spaces,
Yeah.
how you are when you're near them also tells me a lot about how you're raised.
Yeah.
Like, why are you breathing down my neck?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that's bad manners. That's bad manners.
I mean-
Because think about it. If we're in a big room like this,
Yeah.
and we're standing next to each other,
Yeah.
you got to be here.
Nah, you can give me a bit of
Fam.
space.
Just a little bit.
Personal
Just a
space,
little
just a
bit.
bubble.
Just a little bit, but yeah.
I mean,
Has
I do
anything
get
popped in-
that.
Yeah.
But I do think that sometimes we do have lapse in judgment as people. Because you could be somebody who is aware, but here or there, you do something that is not very becoming of you. You like do something that's just,
Becoming of you.
we're using big words.
Come on.
But yeah, you do something that's not very, polite. But it's just because like you could have done better, but you were not being fully yourself.
Yeah. of
You
course.
know?
Yeah.
I think for me, bad manners is when you do these things multiple times. If I catch you doing it once or twice, I'll be like, okay, maybe you're having a rough day, or maybe you just like did not think about it too much. But if you keep doing it, that's when I know you were not raised properly, or you did not learn what you were being taught.
Big facts.
Yeah, because sometimes somebody be raising you good, but you just don't want to learn.
Umekata.
Umekata.
Or you just want to
know?
see what happens if you did this.
So, different personalities.
Yeah. What did they do to you, Ashley? Bad manners.
A, communication.
The one that you didn't like.
A, communication.
Yeah.
2, not Kelly in the back looking at me like that. 2, timekeeping. I'm very, I love that. I'm very anal about keeping time, right?
Yeah.
Let me be very frank. It was one individual. I don't know why I'm saying it.
It was many.
People. It was a person. It was one fucking person. So yeah, timekeeping, and it's a timekeeping and communication coming together. So it's like you'll tell me you're on your way, and then you'll take 3 hours, right? And please, this is like you're bringing me food or whatever, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm on my way. And 3 hours later, you're showing up to my house like, hi. I'm like, the fuck. If I was starving, I would have been dead by now.
Yeah.
Let's be fucking honest. Then I'm like, okay, cool. You've understood that. At least when you're running late, communicate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Happened the second time. Still no communication. I was just like, but this one it was like 30 minutes. But I was like, 30 minutes is still a long fucking
Still
time.
yeah.
Happened another time. I was just like, okay, now
Did
you're
you
getting
say
on my
anything?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Actually, I did. I just acted I was just like.
Oh, you're a better man than I am.
No, I think you should have actually, because you like communication.
So I
you should have said
communicated.
something.
I communicated the first 2 times.
Oh.
Then like the 4th or 5th time it happened. Also,
You never learn.
so like the 5th or 6th time, whatever fucking amount of times it happened, I was just like, you clearly know I don't like this.
Yeah.
So why would you keep doing it? It's clearly disrespect at this point. Like you clearly don't want to take my word for it and understand that this is something that I don't like, right? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, or sorry. So now it's happened again, and I'm just like, yeah, you've been cut off.
Yeah, no,
Immediate-
rightfully
immediate
so.
effect.
Yeah, also if you're late to play, I can't stand people who are late
And
either.
also the fact that, because I think it's a boundary as well.
Yeah.
And I think this is also how you know that someone, maybe you haven't, it's not even that you've not been raised well. It's just that you have zero regard for people.
Or you're not self-aware.
Sweetie.
Ooh, I mean, but
Like she said, there are people who act in a certain way. That's why she said when it's repetitive,
is
then
when
it's a
you-
problem.
But I mean,
like
it's
for
been
her, it
repetitive.
is repetitive. For it's like
Yeah.
7, 8, 9 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your therapy, guys. Thanks.
No. But I'm happy that you actually communicated your boundaries. I feel like
Yeah.
not enough people do that.
Yeah.
Communicate your boundaries.
I think communication for me is really big, and I'm very anal about communication as well.
Yeah.
In my friendships, in my relationships, in everything
Yeah.
that even at work, I'm very vocal about it.
Yeah.
I might be very hush toned about it, but don't let the kada come out because I'm gonna throw hands. But that's my bad transition. Go off with your bad transition.
So we're gonna get. I've been a nasty girl.
Oh, I've been a nasty girl.
So you know how when guys are fucking up, like you said, they're always fucking up.
Niggas be niggering.
I don't understand why, because it's like, do you not have self-awareness? But no, one thing.
Sense.
No. One thing I have learned is men know exactly
What they're doing.
They don't know not what they're doing. They know
out, Kelly.
exactly what they're doing. So I no longer have grace. Like,
Grace.
oh no, maybe he can. Nah, I
No.
don't have grace. You have to start behaving like a man in the street. So it's
Exactly.
just like, oh, so you're about that life? I bet. I'm gonna be about that life too.
And the funny thing is, when you give them the same treatment, they don't know how to act.
it's fine.
And they're like,
it's
oh,
fine. It
oh,
seems the men are hysterical.
Yeah, clearly.
Yo, I'm like, if I was doing the same thing to you,
Yeah.
you'd be on the fucking ground,
on the
crouched the
street.
fuck up, crying for your. Proceed.
Anyway.
Tell us about this man with no sense.
So when these men are fucking up shit, right? And you need to find out what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
How is it that you get your DCI skills? Okay, by the way, fun fact.
Yeah.
In this room,
Yeah.
Ash has some DCI skills that are
Hey,
serious.
girl.
So before we get to her, how do you maneuver
Agent
around your
Q.
the main agent? So this is like an organization. There's like a handler. There is a the guy who finds the information.
How do I plug in?
it's giving scandal.
It's giving literally.
I'm the Olivia Pope here, thanks.
Done. So how do you investigate this man to see what he's doing? Like, for example, I remember there's a time I was crazy enough when I was younger. I
Yeah.
created a fake profile to stalk my ex.
Yeah.
So now,
Ooh.
what are some of the things that you do to
Yeah.
stalk a man, investigate a man,
Or even a woman.
or even a woman?
I know, because we be going always
Yeah,
these
yeah.
days.
Really.
Tagged photos.
I mean, I've been there before on having a fake Instagram account.
Right.
But I mean, there had to be growth at some point. So as I was saying, thinking like a man, I don't even be checking no more. It's just like, okay, no, plus I also think I the kind of man or woman that I like is very low key. So then now because they're low key, it's hard to keep tabs.
Yes.
It's hard to keep tabs. So like I want to know, I actually want to go investigate, but there's nothing to investigate.
Because you can't find them anyway. Sweetie, I will go to your LinkedIn.
But even the LinkedIn is dry.
What about mutual
Valid.
friends? Because if they're hanging out with like 5 other 6 people on a constant, you
Yeah.
follow their friends.
Yeah.
And then you can see like what they're up to.
Now I'll snoop, I'll listen to conversations of our mutual friends. I'll be like, okay, yeah, so that's what they're doing. But I wouldn't make it obvious. So it's like FBI. So it's like, okay, I'm picking information.
Yeah.
Oh, you were with who? Okay,
okay,
but they didn't answer my text.
Oh, when was this?
Alright, okay. I'm hearing it.
Subliminals.
Yeah, subliminals. I'm all about the subliminals.
I love it.
I like that.
Yeah.
This is your expert.
So I don't think I've done anything crazy per se. Not the
Per se.
But yeah, I mean, crazy is relative, right?
Sure.
It's very relative. But to be honest, okay, for me, when I go into DCI mode, it's a very clear script, right? You check for their names, you check for their surnames. If you can't find that, you go on Google. Google is your best friend, kids. Google is your best friend.
Taking
Go on
notes.
Google, check for that.
notes.
If you know any of their friends,
Yeah.
check for their names. You'll scroll long enough so that you can find out where they are or who they are if they haven't followed you on socials. Also, go through the friends' highlights.
Not the highlight.
Yeah. Dog is hidden in that.
Go through the friends' highlights. Highlights is where you're gonna find everything. Fun moments, cute little thing. You will know who their ex is. You will know who their mother is. You will know who their brother is. You will know. Go to their tagged.
Tagged. Tagged.
Yeah,
to the tags.
tag really does be having the T.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
And tea that they want to get rid of.
Rid of,
but
but
they
they
can't.
can't.
But I mean, these days you can stop sharing.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
But when was the last time you went to your tag?
sometimes, yeah.
Facts,
Right?
facts.
I don't even remember the last time I went to my tag to check. Oh, shit.
Do I like this?
Yeah. Nah, like fuck it. Stay there. Go to their tag. Check that out. If you see anybody who's looking a little sus, click on that fucking page and you will find everything that you need to know. Is there anything
And
else?
also the female to male follower ratio.
Yeah, but you gotta have
don't
a
care
lot
about
of
that.
time to be doing all that.
Because the thing is, if this is a guy who's telling you he's single, so why is his male to female ratio, why is his male ratio higher than the female ratio?
I'm confused.
I mean,
Wait,
if he has a higher male ratio, I'd be okay.
even female ratio.
Yeah.
No. If you have a high male ratio and you are a guy who is single, that's odd to me.
Why is
Why?
it odd?
Because what are you looking at on your Instagram?
See, maybe the Instagram is not used for
Yeah,
that.
maybe he's just like those are his boys.
No, but let's assume he's using Instagram. Guys, because we're on that Instagram trail. I had a fake profile, she had a fake profile.
I've never had a fake profile, please.
You've never
the
had-
only fake
You're
profile.
going with chest.
Listen, with my whole, if I like that
I
post,
stalked you.
I'ma like all of them.
I'm gonna like it and I'm gonna let you know I liked it.
Yes, and
No, I actually like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be
So
a boss.
after you've liked it, what makes you go back? This is me trying to seg in. It's a really bad
Oh,
seg.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay.
I'm not the seg queen.
So I mean,
Yeah.
there's only one reason I'm gonna be sneaking my a little like on December 23rd, 2016. Okay.
I did 2016.
It's because it was good.
Yeah.
And it was good enough to make me psycho enough to go back and check you out.
And to like
Right?
it.
And to like it and be like, fuck it, you've seen it, we're gonna move with it. It's
Yeah.
only if that thing has been laid, that pipe has been laid
Laid
down
down
properly.
Yeah. Actually, that digmatization is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Sweetie.
I think we all lose focus at some point.
So why would I go back to
So what-
after the first time?
After the first time, what makes
Why
you go back?
wouldn't you go back? If it was good, why wouldn't you? Do you hate yourself?
So context.
Orgasms matter.
They do matter. But that's why we clog our brains, guys.
Literally.
We need to do
Look
better.
at us deluding each other.
Women do-
Imagine.
Women do have post.
Post-nut clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no clarity. I feel like it's delusion. Post not delusions.
There's more post-nut delusion than there
Then
is clarity.
No, I feel like men have post nut clarity. We have
Women
post
have
nut
delusion.
delusions. Yeah.
I've gotten
solid.
post-nut clarity after a fuck though.
Yeah, me
No, I mean, but that means maybe you didn't enjoy it or it
I
wasn't that
didn't.
good.
Yeah,
But
no.
now when you're digmatized,
But I stayed because
you
the
get
man was
deluded.
doing too much.
Oh.
You gotta get your priorities straight.
No, I was
You're
just like,
hey.
do I want this or do I want to be Listen, we can get sex somewhere else.
Oh, so this is why we have roasters, guys.
Yeah, this is exactly why.
Come on.
The only difference is at least we know what we want.
That's true.
But
But,
the men in the room, we sorry. I guess you know what you want.
we guess.
We guess. We guess.
But you're not acting like it.
Never do.
Not at all.
But to segue into yours, right? Context. The man them were having, the Chop Shop Boys, were having conversation about, and this was off of, I think it was a Twitter or TikTok, that Andy sent us, as always. And it was asking the babes, like, it was a tweet. What made you go back after the first time you smashed, right? And the answers were crazy. Like, the babes were just like, this man made me play, was it Fortnite or some shit like that? And he won, and I was just like, I have to win. And then smashing.
That's a wild reason.
5 years later, 2 kids in,
Fortnite?
they're still trying to play. Another babe was just like, fed me croissants before I even knew what croissants were.
Like, what?
So wild stories. So I want to know, what was that one that was just like, I gotta go back. I don't care what it is, I gotta go back.
You want to go?
No, I want you to go first. I feel like mine is a bit like embarrassing, but
They're all embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like they're all shitty. I mean, aside from the fact that the pipe was patent, and I just think it was the after. Mine is not nasty. Mine was kind of cute. I was just like, it's the after that mattered. I was like, this person did the things that I like to be done. You know, every good thing, and then had my little J right there, and my food right there. Like my food,
They
my
knew
J,
how to make you feel
everything.
loved.
Trust the bartender.
It was set up. It was like, this, and your favorite chocolates. This, everything is ready. So I'm like, say what?
Okay.
Yeah, if this is going to be the norm, you're
in.
Yeah, we're going back, because sometimes you could go to a guy's house and he doesn't even have clean water. Honestly, and don't ask me where I'm going, because it's the streets that you know.
It's the same streets.
Same
Those
streets.
ones you're in.
Those ones.
No, honestly, I can see that being a thing that happens. I mean, I've gone to a guy's house, and I mean, it was the pits of the pits, but I still stayed. And it's just like, when I think about it now, it's like, why did I do that? Stigmatized, honestly. Because
that might be the title now.
you might stigmatize. No, because think about it. Like, look what you said. You said, like, it was like, the pipe was piping, and then, like, the aftercare was also great. Because I mean, I think it was the same thing for me.
Yeah.
The pipe was piping. I mean, I was there in a situationship, guys, for
Don't
4
say it.
years. Shoot me, yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
I know.
But we'll talk about the situation.
like-
Continue.
So why did you stay? Tell us. Why did you go back?
Because the pipe was piping, girl. What you mean? Why'd you go
But
back?
at this point, were you
can't.
seeing other people as well?
I mean, I was convinced, like, I was convinced that
Convinced?
perhaps I could change him, Sir has a whole song about this, I knew that perhaps if we keep doing this, perhaps we're gonna like fall in love in the end. Cause like it was getting like really emotional and like and again, niggas really be knowing what they be doing. This is not just they need to be stop
So did
acting
he not
brand
want
new.
to commit? Did he have a
Yeah,
phobia?
no. He was just like, I'm seeing other girls because, this is just who I am. But, like, I really like you. I really care about you. I want us to keep doing this. Guys, let me embarrass myself. No.
Go off. I love this.
No.
Go off.
Guys, I said the L word.
Oh, not the L word.
I did. I said, oh my God, I really do be loving you. And then he was just like, I really do appreciate that. Kill me. No.
I said I appreciate
on the bright
that.
side, you're a hit maker.
Shut up.
Come on.
Shut up.
Get the one who sings.
The ones who
And you know what? Undercover Lover was about this situation.
Come on, look at you.
Exclusive.
Making me listen.
You
got something out of
I
that
got
relationship.
something out of it. I got
situationship.
I got a banger.
You got a banger.
situationship, so I got a banger. I got a banger.
It's like
girl.
my heart is hurting. But
No. The heart is no longer hurting. I'm a big girl now.
Listen,
I'm manning it out in the streets.
unfortunately, but fortunately, I kind of do be praying for people to be breaking up when they're artists, because I'm like, that's when we're gonna get the biggest bangers. Let me tell you. I have a playlist called Love in Disarray. It's a big playlist.
Okay.
Like, I'm about to add.
hey.
Girl. Oh man, who knew pain could taste so good?
So good.
So sweet.
Yeah. So this is not to say that you should keep breaking your artists, girls or boys out there.
We need
This
therapy.
is not me like telling people to please stop it. We're human and we're actually going through
We're
it.
just
It
but
hurts.
humans.
But yeah. I mean,
But what
we'll write
happens when you
bangers.
get happy though?
We'll write happy songs. You don't like a happy song? You
On to
can't-
cry.
You can't say.
Yeah.
But guys, he loved it well, and it's like a gin and like love. So happy
Valid.
songs can
But
be-
I'm sure kulikuwa na kamtu pale pia. See, it was just like, yeah, I'm doing good, so it's love, you know. It's
Facts.
after
Love is the
you,
factor.
there's this.
After you, there's this.
But also, update. Oh, so mine is pretty basic. It was a dick. You know those flashbacks you get in the middle of the day? Yeah. I was just like, unarudi. Uko. But yeah, also slight update. I'm back in the streets.
Oh, girl.
Are you happy about that?
Welcome back.
We don't know what's gonna happen in the next 4 days.
Karibuni.
But I'll let you know next Sunday. But I'm back in the streets. Unfortunately, it didn't break my heart that badly.
So that means your briefs will be not that great.
Listen, I'm back in the streets.
Damn.
And I have a question for you. When you get back in the streets, do you have a specific song like you go to, like a thought song, like a whole song? Like, I'm about to pack my whole bag and be...
I'm back in the streets. Damn.
Is there a song that you think of when you're back in this? If you've been back in the, you, maybe I'm talking like this and you're in a full, happily.
Are you?
I mean, guys.
Damn.
Nairobi.
Nairobi is Nairobi, you know. you want me to, somebody's gonna be watching this and then it's going to remove them, it's going to destabilize things. So
Okay.
I think I'd leave that question unanswered.
Oh, okay, no
Maintain
problem.
the order.
Yeah, we need to
yeah.
maintain the order.
Well, shit then. Now I don't have a thought song.
Yeah, I thought so. No, I wouldn't know. I've just got into the streets
You've been in the streets.
for like a year. That's not long.
How long have you,
But
what's
I'm
the
not
longest
actively
you've been
What, in the
in
streets?
the streets? Yeah.
A year.
A year. Actually, it's literally been a year. So she broke up with her ex who they were together for like 7 years.
Oh, girl.
I'm a bigger idiot. Don't worry. That's why I said you're not going to embarrass yourself.
Okay.
You're fine.
She's done enough of that.
I've done enough. But yeah, the streets, I wouldn't have a thought song.
Yeah.
Also because I'm not like active. I'm dormant on the streets.
Same
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
like,
it's just
I'm
like
here,
if
but
it
I'm not
comes.
really here, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of circling back.
Circling back is actually the best thing.
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
A
true.
roaster so you can circle back.
I always have my roster. And you know what? I
Yeah.
always keep... Damn, this is where I'm never going to be in a serious relationship.
What?
No, but I'm a faithful girl, okay? I keep them
to
just
your
just
roster.
far enough
Yeah.
to not disrespect the relationship that I'm in.
Yeah.
But close enough to be like, but you know, we can still be friends, right? Like, no matter what happens, we can still be friends. And then if this drops off, because niggas are always going to do some niggering shit.
I
Right?
mean, the constant has been niggas going nigga.
Niggas go nigger.
Yeah.
When this drops off, then I can just be like, come, we got some unfinished business. So tricks and tips of the streets, kids. So
You gotta make sure you keep your bank updated. You know the way we save
Exactly.
money? Save those coins.
save those coins.
And like, share, subscribe, comment, and please do check out the audios are on. I heard you a lot of complaints. Audio is there. Just refresh and then check it out.
All right. Also, please note you can definitely find all our episodes since audio time on the Good Company channel. So go check that out. Also on the Good Company app, you will find each and every Good Company production that has ever been on that platform on audio. We also have radio, which is really dope. Robo Ranks is on there. You can check out Grouchy there too. You can check out the lockdown sessions with all your favorite DJs. and Candy Sessions is about to be back. We'll ask the boys about this. I heard them saying it.
I want us to give the girlies a ticket.
Okay, so listen.
talk.
Candy Sessions is up. You're definitely you're coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're coming,
Good.
Michael. Okay. You get
And all white. White
It's all white.
fits.
I'm ready. I'm
Say
ready.
less. So Candy Sessions is happening once more. And this time we want to give the girlies, even the man them who watch, a chance to actually be part of the Candy Sessions. So we're going to drop a poll.
Yeah.
And we're going to ask a very interesting question. Seeing as Njiru is here, we'll definitely ask something about her in relation to.
Exactly.
Come
So you
on.
must watch
Thinking
this
on the-
episode.
Thinking on the
so you can
spot.
actually,
Yeah. We'll definitely give one or
Let's
two.
talk to
give
them.
two.
Let's negotiate with them first.
We'll talk to the
We'll
boys
come
and then
back
we'll
to
let you know.
Yeah.
But we are good negotiators.
working, yeah.
I do this. I get paid the big bucks for this shit. But yeah, we'll be super excited to see you guys there. Come hang out with us. You get a chance to also be on the platform. Show us your little dance moves. And yeah, just vibe with us and have a good time.
Yeah, and remember to check out our social media handles and also Njiru. Go check out her music, 4 a.m. and all the spicy music that you've heard about. Now you can go and dissect the lyrics and then you can picture it.
Find it down here. The one who sings is her handle. And yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to ask us?
Nah, I feel like we were having a girl talk. It didn't even feel like an episode.
yes.
We were just out here gossiping, talking
Yes.
about how niggas be
Niggering.
niggering.
Oh,
I mean, they
Love
had
it.
to. Yeah.
but thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
through.
No, I had such a great time. You ladies are fantastic. The vibe and the aura in here.
Oh, hell
we
yeah.
love you
To die
too.
for.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always welcome. Come
Yeah.
through.
Anytime.
We should have let me not start making plans. This is what I do. I usually
You
start.
stay making plans.
I stay
She
making
gets into
plans.
corporate Ashley like 0.2 seconds. She's like, what are we
You know what
doing?
we could actually do is.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
but I like that. Be a businesswoman.
I'm always the business. I'm honey.
Yeah,
always in my
thinking
business
about
bag.
how to do more work.
But now I need to stop saying it on the podcast
Oh,
because
okay,
people
okay,
hold
okay.
me
They stay
to
like
it.
this.
yeah, like you said it, so you gotta,
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, some more exciting shit will be coming up, which I love. We'll definitely incorporate you.
Yeah.
If you want to see Njiru in real life, come through for the Candy Sessions as well. Well,
Let's
try
see
your
open.
best to answer the questions that we've given you. Austin, you haven't said hi to us today. Where's your mic? Oh, hi.
Hey.
Wait.
Where's the voice note?
I heard about a voice note.
Before
Hold
we
on.
go, we have to say something about Austin. Where's your mic today, babes?
Hey, where's that voice note?
Is he not as happy today?
He's very happy. Insert voice note as she looks for it. We'll share it.
But Austin,
We'll share it. So,
seconded.
there's this voice note. Let me give you context.
Yeah.
So we're having a very nice, interesting conversation on our group, on our DSD group. And Austin says, Ashley, nakupendanga free hata nimzi.
Ati hata.
Nimzi says, we love you too. Otis, who's a social guy, says, please stick to one. You're not good at it. He says, both of them are mine. Please. He says, let me keep off. I say, laughing face, seconded. To Nimrat, we love you too.
This is why. What?
Play it again.
Wait.
Where's the Sema I love you
Where's
too?
the Sema?
Where's the Sema? I love you
Sema?
too, Ashley.
Where's
Where's
he?
he? So,
He sounds so hurt.
I love you too, babes. Come, give me your hand. Let me hold your hand. I love you. I love you so much. So yeah, we share love here.
I love it, the aura here.
I really
Again.
said seconded.
I was like, guy.
It's giving much appreciated.
Ati, I miss you. Much
Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. Or
Oh, my chest.
oh. And on
stop.
that note, don't ever let anybody tell you much appreciated. Or worsely, seconded.
Oh, Lord.
It's been real. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.